how to draw beautiful eye. First is eye drop the eyelashes color. Use dip pen hard and make eyelashes extension, but remember, don't stroke it too much. I'm begging you. For this part, change the opacity and drag the layer down. Use black color and trace the eyelashes. Oh yeah. Once you finish trace the eyelashes, add elliptical ruler. Do this in the iris and the pupil too. Once you're done, turn it off. Add layer, choose white color and make the eye white. Change the canvas into transparent and fill it with bucket. Yes! And erase this thingy. Once you're done, use elliptical ruler and select the bigger one. Use fill tip pen, choose the eye color and do it like this. Once you're done, add folder and drag the eye layer to side and then clip it. For the eyelash color, add layer, choose the eyelash color, fill it with bucket. Go back to folder, use the blur tool and blur the iris. Once you're done, add layer and clip it. Use the little gray dot color and make a gradient. Then go to filter, choose the Gaussian blur. Turn up like this, then add layer, clip it and change into multiply. Use a little dark color, use the elliptical ruler and brush the sides of the eye. Turn it like this, go to filter and choose the Gaussian blur. Then add another layer, clip it and change into multiply. Use the elliptical ruler, select the small one, use pen fade and make the pupil. Then make a circle. Then turn off the ruler and shade it in half. Then shade it a little bit at the side. Use the eraser and do it like this. Then use a blur tool and blur at the inner of the circle. Use the elliptical ruler and use the prism flash. Do it like this. Gorgeous. Add another layer, clip it and change into multiply. Use pen fade and make another circle. Turn it off. Use the blur tool and blur the inner of the circle. Add another layer and clip it. Use the white color, use the sputtering too, do it like this. Whee! Add another layer and clip it. Use the light purple color, use any shades for the iris. Gorgeous. Add another layer, clip it and change into add. Use pen fade. Use the gradient color that you used to recently. And do it like this. Turn out like this. Go to filter and choose the Gaussian blur. Beautiful! Add another layer and clip it. Use dip pen hard and change the opacity into 35. Use any color. Then do it like this. Choose another color, do it again but make it smaller. And again. Add layer, clip it and change it into add. Now use white color, use pen fade and do it like this. This one is optional. Use the eraser tool and do it like this. Then change the opacity and click the folder. Add another folder, drag the iris and the eye white together. Just like your crush, imagining being together. Add layer at the top of folder, clip it and change into multiply. Use the grayish purple color and make a shadow of the eye. Use the grayish red and do it like this. Use the blur tool and blur it. Add another layer, clip it and change into add. And make a highlight like this. Brush the pupil like this. Use any shapes for the highlights. And I'll share the code of my own brush later. Now go to eyelash base color. Add another layer, clip it and change into add. Eye drop the base color, use pen fade and shade it from the center and the sides. Go to filter and choose the Gaussian blur. Add another layer, clip it and change into add. Use the base color and do it like this. Then change the opacity of the layer. Add another layer, clip it and change into add. Do this with only one stroke. Use the eraser tool and do it like this. Then change the opacity of the layer. And now you're done. You have the beautiful eyes.